This is the plaintiff, Brian Granja. He says he's known the defendant since junior high school. And one day when the defendant was over at his house, he spilled orange juice and vodka on his laptop, frying it. The louse won't pay up no matter what he does. So instead of dealing with him on his own, where anything can happen, he's taking him to court and suing for $2,084.73, the cost of the laptop. This is the defendant, Luis Salinas. He says he has no idea how the plaintiff thinks he should pay for a drink that spilled on his laptop when he had nothing to do with the drink spilling in the first place. The plaintiff actually called him 100 times in one day about this crazy thing. Bottom line, he thinks the judge will agree with him and he will win this case. He's accused of being tipsy.
All parties, please raise your right hand.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case in the docket. The plaintiff says the defendant spilled vodka and orange juice on his computer, but the defendant says he's not the dude who spilled the drink. It's the case of you have a screwdriver loose.
Okay, Brian Granja, you're suing your former friend here, Luis Salinas, for $2,084.73. The cost of a laptop that you say he spilled an orange juice and vodka on. Tell me what's going on here.
Basically, when I came back from work, as I worked overnight that day, it was Christmas Day. I noticed
was the Christmas Eve leading into Christmas Day? Okay.
And I noticed that my laptop, because I always put it in one place, was in a different place where I never have it. So that's when I went to check it. When I looked at it, it didn't turn on. So I started to basically look at the entire laptop, and then I noticed that it started leaking on the right side.
What kind of laptop is it? Open it up, let me see. What kind of laptop?
It's a MacBook Pro.
Okay, and who was in the house?
Just my brother when I got there.
Just your brother. And stand up.
Sorry.
What was going on?
Basically, it was the 24th, Christmas Eve, and he had off. I mean, he worked.
Your brother worked?
My brother worked. So he called me that night. Lewis called me that night.
And how do you and Lewis know each other?
Through my brother.
How long have you known each other?
Since 7th grade.
7th grade?
Grade.
Okay. Who are the ones who are really friends here? You and Lewis?
Yeah, as of right now, yeah.
Okay.
And so it was the 24th. He had work, and Lewis called me, and he said that he had 2 girls that wanted to hang out. I wasn't doing anything. It was Christmas Eve. I was like, all right. So then they come. All right. So he comes over first, and I'm in my room is in the living room, me and his room. So it was a big living room. So then the vodka was already there.
The what?
The vodka. We already bought it. So then we're still waiting on the girls through his phone, because I don't know them. He knows them. Lewis knows them. So we're waiting for their word, right? To go pick them up from the train station and take them back. And then while we're waiting, I'm like, so what do you want to do while we're waiting? And then he's like, oh, let's just pour some shots. Excuse me. Let's just pour some shots and until we get the word so we could go. So I'm like, all right. So I get the orange juice from the kitchen, and then I get the cups. I bring the cups to the living room, which is my room, and then I set them down. The laptop is already open. I'm on AIM.
Well, why is the laptop not where your brother left it? It's your brother's laptop, right?
No, because we don't have any other computer in my room. In my house, but that.
So you use that laptop too?
Yeah.
But that's your brother's laptop.
Yeah, he bought it.
And so then what happens?
So then the cups are in the room. I bring the orange juice to mix it, and I mix it. I put ice in.
And the computer's where when you're mixing drinks?
No. All right, the computer's over here. It's in another furniture.
Okay.
So, and then the drinks are right here.
Okay.
So I'm pouring it, and I finish doing everything, the ice and everything, and I go back to the kitchen. I'm telling you the story me not knowing that he spilled it, because it's kind of, all right, you'll see later. So then I come back and it's spilled already. I don't know how to say. All right, the 2 drinks are full when I leave back to the kitchen to put the orange juice back in. So then I come back and I see the orange juice, one of the cups, because they're 2 beer mugs. I used 2 beer mugs, not shot glasses. So they're pretty big. And one of the cups was already almost finished. So I'm thinking, wow, these chicks must be ugly or something, you know? So then as soon as I walk in the room, I look at the cup and then I look at his face, and then I don't know. It doesn't seem like, you know, after you drink that much, you would be like, "Ooh, like, damn, that's some crazy, like, you know, you would comment on what you just drank." He didn't do that. All he said was like, "Yo, they told me let's go pick them up right away." And when I noticed is when he's telling me that the laptop is closed. It was open when I was on AIM. I was using it on the internet.
Right.
So when I come back from leaving, the orange juice, putting it back, it's closed. I see it closed. And the orange juice is already like half drunk and whatever. But I didn't.
So how do you find out? He's the only one in the room, is what you're saying.
All right.
So you figured he spilled it on the laptop.
Yeah, but
did you? Because you know you didn't spill it on the laptop.
No, yeah. And when all right, so we left to go get the girls. I didn't open it right away.
Right.
So we leave, and then on the way back, like the first thing, like whatever we talk to them, and then like they sit down, and then the first thing I'm gonna do is put on like music. So
because the computer's your source of music.
Yeah.
So you open it up?
So I open it up and I press the power button. It's already supposed to automatically because he didn't. I'm guessing
power up and it doesn't. So you press the power button. When do you realize something got spilled on it?
The next morning.
Okay, so you didn't tilt it over and see things dripping out of it, but you did when you came home, and you immediately wake him up.
Yeah, right away.
Okay, and are the girls there?
No, there was no one there. It was just him.
And you, and what's he say to you?
Well, first, he just woke up, so he was kind of like, he didn't even know what happened, because I just like woke him up.
So everything he just told me now is stuff he surmised later?
No. Well, because basically he told me, like, I asked him, like, what happened? So he told me, same thing that he was saying, that another thing that he forgot to say is when he came back from when they went to go get to pick up the girls, that he noticed there was like ice on the floor later, because when he
forgot to say that part?
There's one part that's like significant. Like I try to turn it on, and like Lewis right away, like within 2 seconds, he's like, "Oh, don't just put on your iPod," because I think it might have overheated. It always happens to my dad's laptop.
Talk to me. Did you spill the drink on the computer?
No, I did not. I spilled it on my lap, and the ice was towards the TV, and the TV was probably where that white billboard was. That's where the ice landed, and it spilled.
When did you spill it on your lap? Before the girls got there?
Yes, before the girls got there.
Did you tell him you spilled it on your lap?
No, I did not tell him.
Somebody spilled a drink on the computer. That part is not in debate. Who spilled the drink on the computer?
The drink got spilled on the computer when the girls came over and we were intoxicated. That's when it was, because I remember the computer turning on and the girl put on a song. And then after people got intoxicated, the next morning, he comes to my house ringing the doorbell like crazy, saying, "My brother's gonna come over and beat you up if you don't pay him right now." So I was like, okay, let him come over and tell me that. And I told him I'm not gonna pay him nothing because I didn't do it, because people were intoxicated. And
wait, you said the drink got spilled when the girls came over. So tell me about when the drink got spilled.
So if everybody's drunk, everybody's rowdy, and there's just this one person happens to knock it over in the middle of all the rowdiness, is that one guy responsible, or is everybody responsible?
I believe the person is accountable and responsible for their own behavior.
What do you think?
I agree.
What do you think?
I think in situations like that, it's just one of those things that can happen.
So if everybody's around, that just nobody's responsible because it was a party.
Yeah, that's right.
Caveat emptor, going inside the courtroom.
We hang out with the girls, we get intoxicated. Next thing you know, in the morning at 4 a.m.
When did the drink spill? Do you know or do you not know? Because you keep saying, well, the drink spilled after the girls got there. How do you know that if you don't know when the drink was spilled?
Because the laptop was on when the girls were there. So apparently, while we were intoxicated, I saw one of the girls use the laptop. And then after that, I do not know what happened. We woke up around 4 in the morning. I left, and then he comes to my house at 7 in the morning saying there's orange juice spilled on my brother's laptop.
You saw one of the girls what?
Use the laptop, and the girl was playing music or her on Facebook. I don't know what she was doing on her laptop. And then hours passed. We got kind of drunk.
Where are the girls? Anybody have a statement from the girls?
I don't know. He knows them.
They're at your house on Christmas Eve. I thought you might know them and be able to get a statement from them. No, just ships passing in the night.
It was just some random girls that
random girls with nothing to do on the 24th. Heaven help me.
They just wanted to hang out. That's it.
Yeah. All right. Now, how it is that you can have 4 horny, drunk people on Christmas Eve, all drinking, buy a computer that they're using for music, all right, and decide it's him who did it, is a little bit uncomfortable for me. Particularly when now your brother's talking like, I know it was him, look at all the evidence, but your brother didn't say any of that night. When it was fresh and right there, he didn't say that. He only said that when he got afraid of you, when he hears what happened. He even admits, yeah, I spilled a drink at one point on my leg, but not over there where the computer was. The girls were on the computer, and we heard music after the computers came, after the girls came. So how, you know that I have to have some evidence to pin it on him.
If the computer worked that night that they said that they were using the computer, so then it would have worked when I turned it on. And it didn't, obviously didn't turn on nothing.
No, that only, see, his point with that is that it could have been the girls too. He's saying, we heard music, we heard some music before we stopped hearing music. I don't know if that's true or that's true, because frankly, I think they're both sloshed. And I don't know that I can trust a single word your brother says when he says that, oh, it must be him, because when I went to put the orange juice away, and then I came back, and then there was ice, and that was the point where there was ice, and it was right next to it, and he hastily closed the computer, and all this stuff is complete fabrication on your brother's part, because he's afraid of you when you came home. Because if your brother thought all those, look at me, you know it's true. If your brother thought all those things that night, he would have said, what the heck, bro? What'd you do to my computer? You idiot, did you spill this? And none of that happened. So we know that your brother didn't reach those conclusions that night, okay? And at the end of the day, it's your brother having the friends over who you already had a problem with. It's your brother bringing strange women into your apartment, to your place to drink right by your computer. Frankly, I think your brother owes you some money in a moral sense, if not a legal sense. But in the legal sense, I've got to sit here and I've got to look at this and I've got to say, can you prove to me by a preponderance of the evidence that he spilled a drink there? And I don't have that here. Verdict for the defendant.
So a 0 on the plaintiff's side of things here. So here come the brothers. Step on in here. First of all, give me your reaction to the outcome. Couldn't prove your story.
I mean, there was not enough evidence, but I know it's completely his fault.
How much trouble is your bro in now?
I mean, he's just gonna have to pay me for the laptop, that's it.
Well, the judge did say that in a moral sense, she thought you owed your brother some money. You agree?
Yeah, I agree, because he didn't know that I was bringing people over, but in legal sense, I don't owe him a penny, he does.
Yeah. You want to smack him in the back of the head or anything? No? All right. Okay, right down this way. All right, so come on in here. You get off the hook on this because there's no real proof. So come on in here. What are you thinking?
I think the judge came to a good decision. And I'm pretty cool with Jordan. Still cool. We got plans this weekend.
Really?
But Brian, still don't like him. I don't respect him either.
Okay, well, that's neither here nor there. Jordan says he's going to fork up some money. You going to throw some in there, too?
I'll give it. The max I'll give him was $200. That's it. But
that's the max you're going to give?
That's the max I'll give.
So you'll throw 200 in there?
Yeah.
To help Jordan out?
That's it, yeah.
Harvey?
Okay, this is a civil case. So what you have to do is just tip the scales slightly, like 50.1%, that you can prove a particular person did it. Fact is, the proof wasn't here in this case. That will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way in the courtroom right now.